this video, we will talk about 5 AI and gaming related cryptos that have the potential to blow up very, very soon. So let's get started with the topic. First, a quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Alright, now let's get right into this video. And like I said, in this video, we'll talk about 5 different crypto projects, all together with their own token, in the AI, kind of privacy a little bit, and gaming spheres and industries of crypto. Some of these projects are quite big, but they still have a lot of potential, and other ones are more on the smaller side and have huge potential. So we'll go over all of them. I'll tell you what they are. I'll tell you a little bit about why they are special and therefore why they have potential. So let's get right into it. The first project we'll talk about is the Graph with their GRT token. So what the Graph is very simply said, it's a decentralized protocol for indexing and querying blockchain data. So it makes it possible to query data that is difficult to query directly. Now the Graph itself has 3 main features. So they have a hosted service with which you can actually create and explore subgraphs, which subgraphs are basically all of the components creating the graph, and all of them together have all of the data that decentralized applications on the blockchain need. So they have a hosted service, which you can actually pay for. You have a subgraph studio where you can actually create, manage, and public subgraphs and API keys. And you have a graph explorer for if you are a developer or you have a decentralized application you want to use to actually explore subgraphs and interact with the protocol. And all of this is incentivized. So you have these subgraphs, they actually create or they query the data, they store the data, and then the people who actually want to get the data, they have to pay for that, and that all goes with the GRT token within one ecosystem. So the biggest value what GRT has, and also why it's in the AI part of crypto, is that for AI and especially machine learning systems, you need a lot of data. You need a lot of data just from Web 2, but also from Web 3, and GRT being in that data industry within crypto and within blockchain is excellently positioned for that. Now the next project we'll talk about is the Oasis network and their ROSE token, ROSE, that's the name of their token. And Oasis network does a lot in AI. They have a lot of different AI initiatives, but the main feature and the main product that Oasis has is that it's a privacy layer for Web3. So it's not only an AI crypto, but it's also a privacy crypto. So what it allows you to do is it allows you to add confidentiality to existing decentralized applications on any EVM network. So that's basically any decentralized application built on Optimism, Ethereum, Polygon, Arbitrum, all of them, with a simple to integrate user experience friendly Oasis privacy layer. That's the main product. It's built for developers, so it's very easy to implement within your decentralized application or whatever you're building, and it can scale fast and effortlessly together with your decentralized application. Now the Oasis network has a lot of different products which actually help developers build this privacy into their decentralized applications. So for example, Sapphire, Emerald, and Cypher. You can actually run your own node as well. Oasis network is very, very high on security and privacy, especially in these markets where everything is getting, well, at least some parts of the market are getting more centralized. It's becoming an increasingly more important topic, and that's why Oasis network has that much value. Now onto the next project, which is actually a render token, or render, or RNDR is actually the name of the token. So what this is, again, this is with data. So this places itself within that AI industry, a little bit less than the Graph, but we'll get into that. But basically what render is, it's distributed GPU rendering on the blockchain. So if you actually need to render a lot in terms of GPU power, this actually allows you to do that over the blockchain. So what you can do is that using their render token, and that's also, the render token has some real utility, and that's also why it has real potential. Apart from that, it's very hyped. You need that render token to actually be able to render certain things that you want to have rendered. The transaction goes over the blockchain. You use render proprietary technology, and that way you can actually render things, whatever you want to render, whether it's a documentary, whether it's a very small film, or whether it's very high definition material that you need to render. So there it really plays into that whole metaverse, and therefore also into the AI industry a little bit. Now this is a quick graph of how it works. So you have users requesting the jobs, users processing the jobs, and render network with their own blockchain, and the smart contracts works in the middle of this using render tokens. So now onto the first actual gaming crypto, which is the ILV token of Illuvium. So Illuvium itself is a huge project. They have a lot of different kind of sub games and what they have. So for example, right now you can see that they have Illuvium Arena, Illuvium Zero, and Illuvium Overworld. But in general, what it is it allows you to immerse yourself into a diverse alien ecosystem in which you can explore fantastic biomes riddled with extraordinary flora and fauna, scale misty mountain peaks, cross toxic deserts, and and fight your way out of crystal labyrinths. Illuvium has it all, and Illuvium is very special and it has a lot of potential because it's one of the most well-developed blockchain games out there. You can see a lot of in-game footage, which actually looks amazing. But apart from that, like I said, right now you have Illuvium 0, which actually allows you to build your digital industrial complex. You have Illuvium Overworld, which allows you to actually discover the secrets of a shattered world. This is the most well-developed application that they have right now. You can register for the beta right now, and here you can also see some in-game clips. Definitely looks amazing, and Illuvium is on track to become the first AAA game built on the blockchain. Now, Illuvium also has a vast collection of promotional NFTs, as you can see right here if you go to the website, and again all the links will be down in the description. And apart from that, you also have governance. So if you actually hold IOV tokens, that's one of the main values of the token and why it's actually valuable. You actually have governance over what happens on Illuvium, certain things about that, and they have a fast social media following. As you can see, for example, on Twitter, they almost have 400,000 followers with great engagement, as you can see right here. Now, the last crypto we'll talk about is Starderlabd, which is actually also a gaming crypto. It's been around for quite a long time. I remember it back in development in 2021, the end of 2021. It's still in development right now, but it's also a game that is very well developed already. It's still in development, but what it basically is that Starderlabd is a virtual gaming metaverse based in the year 2620. And within the game, you can actually pick one of 3 factions, and these factions are in, and this is a little bit of the lore, in an ongoing struggle for resources, territorial conquest, and political domination, and you will have the ability to influence the outcome of this conflict while getting the opportunity to earn rewards for your contributions. Now, if you go to the website, you can actually press play now, and you can actually get into the game already. You can download it to see the pre-alpha showroom, which I'll show you a little bit about as well in a moment. But apart from that, here you can see the marketplace, which they have already developed, and there you can see some in-game footage as well, or what everything looks like. You can see your inventory, faction fleet, which has to do with in-game features. But here you can actually see on their Twitter, also more than 300,000 followers. Here you can see some in-game footage, and you can see that it looks amazing. So Starderlabd, even though it has been in development for a very long time, together with their Atlas token, has a lot of potential and is definitely worth it to check it out. Alright, so with that, we've reached the end of this video. As I said earlier, all of the links you will need will be down in the description. But for now, if you found this video helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments with questions I might have missed, and subscribe to our channel.